Once upon a time, there was a little elephant named Eli. Eli was not just any ordinary elephant. He was special in many ways. He had a heart as big as his floppy ears and a spirit as bright as the morning sun. He lived in a lush green jungle, surrounded by towering trees and vibrant flowers. The jungle was his playground, and every day was an adventure. Eli was very friendly and loved making new friends. He loved playing with his friends, and his laughter echoed through the trees. They would chase each other around, splashing in the river and rolling in the mud. Eli's joy was contagious, and everyone loved being around him. Eli had many friends in the jungle. His best friends were Mickey the monkey, who was always up to some mischief, Leo the lion cub, who was brave but kind, and Rosie the rabbit, who was gentle and sweet. There was Mickey the monkey, Leo the lion cub, and Rosie the rabbit. They were an inseparable group, always looking out for one another and sharing their adventures. They played together every day, exploring new parts of the jungle and discovering hidden treasures. Their favorite games were hide and seek, tag, and sometimes they even pretended to be explorers on a grand quest. They shared fruits and had so much fun. Bananas, berries, and juicy mangoes were their favorite treats. They would sit under the shade of a big tree, sharing stories and laughing until their bellies hurt. One sunny morning, Eli was playing hide and seek with his friends. The sun was shining brightly, and the jungle was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. He was very good at it. Eli had a knack for finding the best hiding spots, and his friends always had a hard time finding him. Eli was hiding behind a large tree, his favorite spot. The tree was so big that it could easily hide his entire body. He peeked out, looking for his friends. His eyes sparkled with excitement as he watched them search for him. Eli couldn't wait to find them and shout, "Boo!" He loved the thrill of the game and the joy it brought to his friends. Every day in the jungle was a new adventure, and Eli cherished every moment with his friends. Suddenly, Eli heard a loud splash. It was an unusual sound that echoed through the serene jungle, breaking the calmness of the day. He quickly ran towards the sound, his massive feet thundering against the ground, creating small tremors with each step. His heart pounded with worry, each beat echoing his growing fear. What could have caused such a commotion? Eli reached the river and saw Mickey clinging to a log, her eyes wide with terror. The sight sent a chill down his spine. The river current was too strong. Mickey shouted, "Help! Help!" Her voice was barely audible over the roaring water. Eli knew he had to act fast. There was no time to waste. His friend's life depended on his quick thinking and bravery. His friend was in danger. Eli thought hard, his mind racing through possible solutions. He couldn't let Mickey be swept away. How could he save Mickey? The question repeated in his mind, urging him to find a solution quickly. Eli saw a long vine hanging from a strong tree branch. He had an idea. Maybe, just maybe, he could use the vine to pull Mickey to safety. It was a risky plan, but it was their only hope. In the heart of the dense jungle, Eli the elephant carefully grabbed the vine with his trunk. The vine was strong and sturdy, perfect for what he had in mind. With a determined look, he swung it towards his friend Mickey, who was stranded on the other side of the river. "Grab on, Mickey!" Eli shouted, his voice echoing through the trees. The urgency in his voice was clear. Mickey, a small and agile creature, reached out with trembling paws and grabbed the vine tightly. Eli pulled with all his might, his muscles straining under the effort. He could feel the weight of his friend and the resistance of the river's current. Despite his small size, Eli was incredibly strong. His determination fueled his strength. Slowly and steadily, Eli pulled Mickey to safety, inch by inch, never giving up. When Mickey finally reached the riverbank, they were both relieved and happy. The danger was over, and they were safe. Mickey looked up at Eli with gratitude in his eyes. "Thank you, Eli, for saving my life," he said, his voice filled with emotion. Eli smiled, happy to have helped his friend in need. It was a moment of true friendship and bravery. As they walked back into the forest, Eli realized that being brave is important, especially when it comes to helping friends. It was a lesson he would never forget. Eli and Mickey returned to their friends. Everyone was proud of Eli for being so brave. They all learned a valuable lesson that day. True friends always help each other. It's important to be brave, just like Eli. And so, the friends continued playing, happier and closer than ever before. From that day on, Eli was known as Eli the Brave throughout the jungle.